Hello everyone, NBZ here, bringing you a game against Rapidash959. Now if you look at the team preview, you can clearly see that he's not using one pink blob, he's using two fucking blobs of pinkness. He's using Blissey and Chansey, both massive special pains in the ass. They are special pains in the ass indeed. And he's got a Gliscor as well on the physical side, and then three kind of glass cannons in Lucario, Charizard and Chandelure. So it's going to be interesting, I guess, but I'm using the Ferris team, so I shouldn't have too many troubles because I kind of know what I'm doing when I'm using the team, so it should be okay. So first turn I see Blissey. There's no reason not to set up Stealth Rock. I mean, I doubt he's going to be able to do anything to me. If he wants to Thunder Wave me, that's not a problem. He can't toxic, sorry, because I'm Steel, and obviously he can't really do much else apart from S-Toss or whatever. But he sets up a Light Screen first turn, and then shows me Ice Beam, so I'm guessing he really doesn't have anything to hit Fortress with at all, which is kind of useful for later on. Just I know that he doesn't really have anything to threaten me with, so I'm going to set up my Light Screen because this is a defensive Fortress with some special defensive investment, but with Light Screen thrown on as well, just because it's a cool move to have and it helps Fori out here, there, and everywhere. But in comes Charizard. He obviously knows that Blissey can't do anything to Fori, so he goes to Charizard to try and take me out. But I'm just going to switch straight out, knowing that Fortress can't really do anything to Blissey, so I'm going to go into my Victini. And noting that his Charizard had leftovers, thanks to Stealth Rock telling me that, because he has lefties, I know that I'm going to be able to outspeed him. I'm running max speed Victini, just because I'm mixed and I want to have max speed. So I kill him with a Fusion Bolt. In comes Gliscor. He probably thinks that I won't be able to do anything to him, but little does he know that I'm actually packing the Overheat, which is not going to take him out, but because Gliscor's physically defensive, it's going to do a hell of a chunk to him, leave him down with just, you know, a chunklet or so, which I can easily finish him off with next turn. Granted, I live this Earthquake, which I probably won't. Apart from the fact I live with one, so Victini lives with one, because it's just so cool like that. I live with one, managed to throw a V-Create at him, and he doesn't have leftovers or Poison Orb, so I'm not sure what he was running there. It's a bit interesting, but whatever. It turns out that I kill him with a V-Create and he dies, and that's the end of Gliscor, which is phenomenal. That's fantastic and phenomenal. Phenomtastic. Don't try and make up words, dude. Really don't. It's gonna just make you look like an idiot. Anyway, gonna go to Elo and try and do something or other. I'm pretty sure that Bliss is gonna go for the Light Screen, so I'm just gonna Toxic him, so I can force him out, you know, eventually. And you know, if I do manage to do that, my plan is to go to Metagross, force him out, and Earthquake on the switch, because I know that he'll want to go to either Lucario or Chandelure to resist the Meteor Mash, and obviously Charizard is dead, so and so is Gliscor, so all his Earthquake immunities are gone. So I'm going to go to Metagross, trying to force him into one of his two sweepers. I know he doesn't want to take a Meteor Mash, so I'm going to go for the Earthquake. It is very safe play, and he actually goes into Chandelure, which is fantastic because you know, not only did I dodge the Toxic on the switch in on Blissey, but now Metagross manages to get a kill on the Chandelure, which could have been a royal pain in the ass had it been scarfed or something like that. So good to get that thing out the way, and yeah, it's gone, so it's great. But in comes Bliss again. I don't really feel like Earthquake's going to be doing a whole heck of a lot to Blissey, so I'm going to switch it back out. I'm going to go into Fortress, because I know that if I go to Fortress, he can't hit me with anything. I mean, he has no moves which are safe against me. I mean, you know, for him, not for him. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is that Fortress can safely come in on Blissey, and what I want to do is I want to Trick Scarf either this Chansey or the Blissey. One of the two I want to Trick Scarf. So I'm going to go back to Metagross on this turn, I believe, and try and get that kind of that thing going. But he goes out to Lucario, maybe trying to scare me out with a Hidden Power Fire on Fortress. I'm not quite sure what kind of move this Lucario would be carrying, but I'm going to go to Metagross. As you can see, I'm scarfed because I'm going to outspeed Lucario and take him with an Earthquake. It's not actually going to kill him. I don't know how he takes that pretty well, surprisingly. And then he pulls out the Wild Chase on me. He's like, oh, wait a second, my name's Wild Chase from 2007. I run Blaze Kick on Lucario, and he runs Blaze Kick, and I'm like, what? What are you doing, son? What are you doing? Anyway, he pulls that out of the bag, gets the burn nonetheless, which means Metagross is kind of the only use I'm going to get out of Metagross for the rest of the game is going to be Trick Scarfing. I want to get my Scarf onto either Blissey or Chansey, because if I shut one of them down with the Scarf, it will allow me to bring in Dragonite later, and if I manage to get Blissey or Chansey locked into Soft Boiled or Wish or something, and bring Dragonite in on that turn, then Dragonite can set up a Dragon Dance on one of them, and then be able to actually take the thing out. So take both of them out, or the rest of his guys anyway. But I think he only actually has Blissey and Chansey left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Metagross here. I went to Fortress so that I could switch up my moves. Obviously Metagross was locked into Earthquake, but I'm going to live the switch in, live the Ice Beam, live the burn, and trick him my Scarf, which I guarantee he did not see that coming. Fantastic. I get a Lustrous Orb from the Blissey, which makes me just... I don't even know what to say, but I get a Lustrous Orb from a Blissey, and now he's Choice Scarf locked into Ice Beam. So this isn't great, because I wanted him to Choice Scarf lock himself into something else, mainly Soft Boiled or something like that. But, you know, Dragonite cannot come in safely now, so I'm going to go to Electros to Toxic him. Obviously, he will not be able to Soft Boiled if he's stayed in now, because he's locked into Ice Beam, and he wouldn't be able to heal himself. So he's going to have to switch out relatively soon to his Chansey. So he's going to go and switch out this turn. I'm going to predict him to switch out, and I'm going to go for the Toxic again, just to apply that pressure, to apply the switch pressure, make sure that he can juggle these two around, and allow me to eventually get Dragonite in, and eventually be able to set up the Dragon Dance on whatever move he chooses to lock himself into, or whatever move that the Chansey is going to do. But his light screen's going to wear off. I'm going to go out to Fortress, I think, because I mean, from what I've seen, neither Blissey, well, Chansey, I haven't really seen what Chansey can do, but I'm pretty sure it can't harm me in any way. He pulls out Refresh, which kind of makes me, I don't even know what this guy's playing at, but Natural Cure, son, why wouldn't you just run with Natural Cure? And, anyway, I'm going to go for the Gyro Ball on the switch to Blissey, which is great, because this allows him to lock himself into a move. He locks himself into Soft Boiled on this turn. I stayed in Fortress just to make sure he was going to lock himself in on that. Perfect, because I'm going to go for a Gyro Ball here, and this Gyro Ball is in fact going to crit the Blissey, which applies enough pressure to the point at which he wants to Soft Boiled. So thanks to that crit, I'm going to be able to pull the safe switch into Dragonite, knowing he's not going to go to Chansey at this point. And from here on out, I'm just going to be able to set up one Dragon Dance. He's going to switch to Chansey, I think. Can't quite remember, but he's going to Soft Boil there. Dragon Dance is going to be set up. I don't know why I didn't speed this up, because this is just this is me killing Blissey and Chansey with Dragonite. Fucking what a man. He's a female. Yes, he is a female. That's because I don't change the genders of my things ever often at all. So yeah, Dee gets set up, and this is called Sweepin' Time Town. I don't know what you call it. You just call Outrage for the mofoing win. +1. That's gonna kill the Chansey. Go make a sandwich. Pull an Elo and make a sandwich on screen while it actually dies. I should do that at one point. I should actually just go make a sandwich right now, and a cup of tea, and some biscuits, some scones, have some high tea. That'd be fun. But Jesus Christ, like, takes 700 seconds for like 2 blobs to die, but they die, so it's great, it's fine, everything is lovely in the end. So I guess I could have sped that up, but I guess I just rambled instead. So there you go, there's the game. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, that would be muchly appreciated, Nitude. And if you want to check out my social links, all links are in the description. Those are in no particular order, but definitely in an order which is preferable for myself, is the Twitter, the Facebook, and the Tumblr pages, all 3 located below. You can click away. So that's going to be it for Saturday's video. I may make one tomorrow, but I may be playing Skyward Sword, but I may be doing both, but who knows. I'll see you guys soon. Sayonara.